Hey everyone, this is my very first Let's Play, so thanks for watching. I'm never done one of these before, so I'm sure this will all be very shaky and you know, not technically excellent. I might forget stuff. I don't have anything written. I'm just going off the game. So you know, if I suck, let me know. If I'm any good, let me know too. But I thought I'd try a sort of nostalgia game for my very first Let's Play. This is the Journeyman project, which is I think it's about 17 years old now. It's something like that. It's one of the very first sort of Myst-like adventure games. It was advertised as being, you know, a photorealistic experience, and we'll see how that holds up in a minute. My experience with the series was always with the sequels, Buried in Time and Legacy of Time. Legacy of Time especially being one I played when I was a kid. I was very into that. That was really well made, sort of CG live action. So without any further ado, I'm going to get into the game. This is the Journeyman Project Turbo, by the way. It's not the original, which was plagued with bugs. The Turbo release was meant to fix all that, but then again, it was sort of plagued with bugs too. I mean, I could never get it to work on my computer, so... and then they remade it again as the Pegasus Prime, that only worked if you had an Apple Pippin, so sort of 3 failures for this game, which isn't very promising. But let's start off with a lovely view of some kind of sky shark with a glass head. Oh, it's a city or something, I don't know.
The year is 2318.
Ooh.
The location?
It's Nazis. Oh, not. Oh,
it's
very futuristic, is it? It's
the Earth is finally at peace after a long, bloody
the River
battle
Ganges?
against a few tyrants who sought total world domination. Having learned the hard way the evils of imperialism,
it took a baby in the river for us to realize this.
Down one by one.
Literally, it seems.
Finally,
There's a barrier going down.
In the year 2117, the unified world was realized. Now, all
everyone's
that we have
happy.
accomplished is being
Adios,
threatened
canal.
by the
Pero
power
no,
of
but
time
that's
travel.
something.
Realizing its potential for destruction, the very same Democrats
Wait, did you just say time travel? Did I just miss a step there?
The time machine
Okay.
immediately
It's a bit of a...
discontinued the project.
Is that Prince Charles?
once they saw
With like a
working
warped,
prototype.
shrunk face?
Temporal travel now being a reality, they brought the time machine to a secret location and formed an agency to protect the flow of history.
But if they've got the only time machine, then...
Codename Journeyman.
Ooh. Journeyman Project. Oh, I see! So that's where the title comes from. Very clever. And that's some photorealistic graphics for you guys there. It's very... about 2 or 3 textures at least. Oh, hang on. It's gone white. Oh, I love this music. I'm just gonna shut up and... here we go. Oh, how good is that? It's like a jingle. Come on. Where is it? Oh, I see. It's not a sky shark. It's some sort of flying city. Which is better than a regular city, obviously, because it's flying. I think. Does this qualify as an animation, or is this more of a slideshow? I mean... I could, you know, what if I just lifted up cards of different sort of images? I mean, does that count as animation? I mean, Myst had more animation than this. Okay, that's enough of a zoom out. We get the idea, guys. It's a... no, it's still going, in fact. Thinks we could zoom out. Oh, and more! If we didn't get the idea yet that they're in the sky, we've got more zoom out. Brilliant. Oh, and we're now zoomed out. I think one more frame? Yes, one more. No, we couldn't possibly have one more frame, could we? No, that's it. Oh. Well, that's no good. Oh. It's woken me up. I hate it when explosions do that. Ah, my ears.
Good morning. Once again, it's another
Good
beautiful
morning.
day here in
Who's in his bed?
peaceful, skyborn metropolis
Oh, it's the
of
alarm
Caledoria.
radio thing.
And unless you've been trapped in some
Ah,
kind
it's
of
coming straight for me.
time warp, you know that today marks the culmination of 10 years of debate, as all of Earth awaits the arrival.
Alright, so now I've got some sort of giant... Oh,
from the symbiotry of peaceful
got some sort of
beings.
giant
Their goal,
thing over my eye
to
now.
welcome the entire
It's
human
taking up
race
about
into their
90% of the
interplanetary
screen.
alliance of sentient beings. Our
Oh,
Megan
going through all the,
Love is
cycling
at
through all the
Capitol building
animations.
right
That's
now
interesting.
with a live update. Megan,
So I've got
can you hear me?
biochips down
I'm
there
right
apparently.
Here. Thanks, Johnny. 10 years ago today, Earth was visited by a race
I suppose I
of
should be listening
aliens
to all
who
this,
called
but I
themselves
know what it's about. It's
Romulans.
about aliens
They
coming to
told us
Earth
that
and
they
us
were here to
joining them
invite
to
us
be in some
into
sort
an
of federation
alliance,
of
which
whatever,
they
you know.
called the Synergy of Peaceful Beings.
It's not that interesting.
The purpose of this alliance, they said, is simply to share knowledge and culture with other alien races.
Yeah.
They then left after saying they would give us exactly 10 years to deliberate their proposal.
10 years?
Today
It's,
is the day of their return.
well, I suppose
All
it's
along the streets of Caledoria
decent
and here
amount
in
of
the
time to make a
Capitol
decision.
building,
Certainly
it's amazing,
as long as
John.
I
There
usually
are
need.
thousands of people gathered, hoping to catch a glimpse of the Sorolan delegate.
Oh,
As the
everything's working.
procession
Good. Can I
heads
actually
this
play the
way.
game now?
We've heard various rumors that a fleet
Nope.
of ships have already
Why
been
is everything
detected
black?
on long-range radar.
It's
and
terrible. I
ships
mean,
seem
imagine,
to be
you know,
arriving.
you had to wait
And
this
with each
long,
new rumor,
you
the
know,
excitement
for
here
this
seems to
device to
grow
be used. I mean,
tenfold.
you know how much you
Back
complain
to you
about
at
your
the
iPod
studio,
taking like
Johnny.
2 seconds to turn on, your iPhone,
Thank
you know,
you,
not switching on as soon as you press the
Megan
button.
Love.
And this has been like a minute.
broadcast was brought to you
And this is
by
200
Future
years in the
Cola,
future, 300 years in the
the
future.
choice of a peaceful generation. I'm Johnny Ego, and you're listening to the mellow sounds of WKIM Too Big.
Oh, can you talk any slower? Thank you. Oh, oh, I think I can play now. Ooh, ooh. Oh, hang on. I need to report to the Temporal Security Annex. Sounds like an enemy in Star Trek. Oh, I see. So the visor is there solely so they can render the images at a lower resolution than the actual screen. That's kind of cheap. Ooh, and I've got a card here. I will take that. Thank you. To inspect the object. Okay, I'll do that. Ooh, some 3D animation happening here. Very clever, very slick. Is that a lamp? It is. And every time I press it, the music starts again. That is going to get annoying if that happens every time I click on something. There we go again. What's in here? It's... oh. I can't look down. I can only go back, forward, left and right. Oh, it's me. Hello. You handsome devil. I've sort of like a half Geordie LaForge thing happening there. Can I use the sink? I can use the sink. Interesting. Shall I use the toilet? Oh, go on, I'll do it. Come on. Yeah, it's not quite Duke Nukem, is it? Right, here we go through and... ooh, here's the music. Do 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 do. Just a bit of a sofa bed. Oh, hang on. I've sat down. Didn't want to do that. Oh, what's happening? Oh. Making me a bit nervous. Oh, hang on. I sat back up again. Oh, I'm back down again. The game's got a mind of its own. This is turbo. It's moving faster than I can think. Love the dissolve animation there. That's some quality transition. And we appear to be stuck in a loop of me sitting up and down in a chair that lights up the room. This is brilliant. Oh, I can do something now. Okay, let's choose Cosmos, because I can feel the cosmos. Oh. Let's just change the textures of the walls. And put some music on. Audio. Let's put on, funk. Yeah. This is not very good music. I think I'm going to turn it off. Wow, so there's a setting there that's purely annoying. Why would I have that on? Oh, I'll leave it on, I guess. Can I get back up? Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll just leave. Yeah, I'm gonna report to the bloody temporal, bloody annex, bloody security, bloody wrong order thing. And down we go. This is an apartment building, I see. And I've obviously circumnavigated the whole thing without getting to the elevator. It's very smart of me. I meant to do that. Where's the bloody... Here we are. Okay.
Second floor. Third floor.
Sort of strange just announcing the numbers to the,
Floor.
you know, the floor you're waiting on rather than in the elevator.
Access.
Well, hang on a second. So I just went up to the roof. Why'd I do that? Why does someone have to go up to the roof or something?
Fourth floor.
Wonder if that will be... Wonder if that will become important later on. I guess we'll see. I will go... Oh, it's only a 4-level building. It's not very futuristic, is it? I think Agent Gage Blackwood's, you know, not necessarily the highest earner, or the highest earning time
First
traveller.
floor.
Oop, off I go. And, yeah, I know I'm going to report to your bloody annex. Oh. I've activated something that doesn't look interesting. Wow, looks like there's some kind of rave happening in a starfish. That's the most I can make out of that. And this appears to be the torture chamber from The Empire Strikes Back.
Global Transporter Caldoria
Oh, it's
Heights
a transporter.
Sector 3. Searching for open transport route now. Route accessed. Upon entering, transport card will be required.
Okay.
Thank you for using Global
It's a good thing I
Transport.
picked it up then. It's forward thinking. This game takes its time with everything. Oh, and look, I even have to wait for...
Organisms
What's
detected
happening?
in transport. Please hold for tracking and sterilization
The
process.
fly's holding very still. Oh,
Foreign element.
poor fly.
Eliminated.
Oh, there we go, we're closing up again. But not completely. I mean, I can still see the bits
Please
on the side.
insert your global transport card now.
Oh, I guess I should put my global transport card in now. Into the slot.
Choose a destination.
Well, I guess I should head to the security annex, because apparently I'm risking termination. Termination.
Preparing destination
Oh
transport.
god, I have to wait for the bloody... Alright. Well, shouldn't it be already be ready? Wasn't it closed like mine was just closed? Why do I have to wait for this? Is this padding?
Recording passengers organic substratum.
That doesn't sound good.
Prepare for molecular disintegration.
Wait, what? Disintegration? No! And that's the end of the game, folks. I hope you enjoy... Oh, no, hang on, we're back. I've been reintegrated.
Completing molecular reintegration. Thank you for using global transport.
Oh, thank you.
Global transporter vacant.
Wait for it to switch off now, too. Bloody hell. Alright. Okay.